Hey, this video I'm uploading, actually it'd be considered my first video for Sunday, but I said I wasn't going to upload a video until I watched a video that you, Jules, made just for me, and I listened to it with my full undivided attention, and everything you listed was correct, was right. For one, I probably jumped the gun or jumped to conclusions, because once I start hearing the voices and the psychosis starts, because seeing things and the voices, I always jump to the conclusion as, oh, it's this, when I don't really think it may actually be this because of that. And what I mean by that, and that's my next point, you said to please take my SEROQUEL as prescribed every single day. Do not skip a day. And the reason I skip days, for one, sometimes I feel like I don't need it. That's one reason. Another reason is because I don't want to waste pills. I'm really weird with my medications like that. Some of them I'll overtake sometimes. Some of them I'll undertake. Like, for instance, I used to abuse my Xanax years ago when I was on 1 milligram. I'm on 2 milligram now, which I've been on for many, many, many months. But even before being prescribed that, I took them before. So I've been on 2 milligrams Xanax for years. And back then, when I was on 1 milligrams, I would abuse them more. I would run out early. My doctor would always have to write another prescription for me because I ran out early. And if I didn't have him, or I didn't have something like a Xanax, such as another benzo, as you know, a Klonopin or a Valium or Ativan or so forth, then I would go into severe withdrawal, benzodiazepine withdrawal. And if you've ever been through it, you know that it is it's beyond hell. It is, if you ever had pneumonia, it's 10 million times worse. If you have the flu, obviously everybody's had the flu, it is a billion times worse than the flu. No matter what you do, you cannot get comfortable. You cannot take away your pain unless you're taking a painkiller, narcotic, not a painkiller over the counter. What I mean by that is instead you can take probably oxycodone or Percocet or whatever it is you have where you're located at, compared to a freaking Advil or Tylenol or an ibuprofen. Like for me, over-the-counter medication, pain medications do not work. They don't even ease the pain, let alone take away the pain. But my point is that sorry, my contacts are bothering me. Is that was the overtaking of the medicine. So now I'm at a point in my life where I don't abuse my medicines anymore. I less take them. So I'm less taking the Xanax. The most I've taken in many weeks is 3 milligrams. And I can take up to 6 milligrams if needed. Well, it doesn't say as needed. Well, does it? Well, it just says take up to 3. Just I don't know exactly what it says. I don't know if it says as needed or not. But I can take 3 2 milligram bars. Well, they used to be round because I got them from a different store, but now I get them from another store, so they're back to bars, but they're yellow. But that's not the point. Anyways, my main point is now I was overtaking them in the past. Now I'm not. I have plenty on hand. I undertake them. I let my anxiety get so bad, just like it did tonight or earlier this evening, a couple hours ago. What I thought was a paranoid schizophrenic episode probably turned out to be a severe anxiety attack. And Jules, you brought up some of the reasons why, such as, you know, my arguments with my father. I think I had 2 yesterday, Saturday, during the day and night, and my long walk you add the Adderall, which is the ADHD medicine, a stimulant to it. And all I took was half a benzodiazepine during the day. So other than that, I didn't take anything. Well, I don't really have anything else to take except SEROQUEL if I wanted to. But anyways, my main point is that when the anxiety started, which I didn't really feel I was anxious. So if I don't feel it, then I'm not going to waste a pill in my head. I'm not going to waste a pill, whether it be half or full. I'm trying to get to my main point, so this is not a long video. So, yeah, I don't want to overtake the SEROQUEL because I don't want to lessen the amount I have, which is stupid because I have double the amount I'm supposed to have because of not taking them every day or every night. They're actually at nighttime, at bedtime, as prescribed. It's prescribed take 1 up to 3 pills at bedtime. It's exact directions on my bottle. Tonight, or earlier tonight, but over 2 hours ago, I took 200 milligram SEROQUEL and half a Xanax bar, which is 1 milligram. And I'm telling you, about 20 minutes later, the anxiety I felt, because I knew I had anxiety with what I thought was the paranoid schizophrenia episode / psychosis, but it took away that anxiety. Once it took away the anxiety and I became groggy a little bit and a little tired and a little bit hungry, I knew the SEROQUEL was working, and the Xanax definitely worked because I took that before the SEROQUEL, and I realized these symptoms are going away. And then, but I still was hearing voices and saying things. That's what gets me. That's what gets me, Jules, is that you say you're, I don't want to say that because I don't want to put your business on my channel because I don't know who watches my videos. So I'm just saying you're more educated on this topic or in the mental illness field than I am. Though I've been suffering from mental illness for years and years, I'm still not familiar with antipsychotics. I thought SEROQUEL is an antipsychotic. I did not know it had anything to do with steroids, and that's why it makes you eat and you gain weight because of steroids. I had no idea. I learned that just tonight early this morning watching your video. I'm making this video because you commented me several times. You were so nice to send me emails, and I have yet to comment you back. I've yet to listen to the email, the soothing songs. And it's not because I'm ignoring you, and it's not because I don't want to. I just got to get out of the state of mind and into the state of mind of being focused and concentrated. And I can't do that without my ADHD medicine, which I took a couple hours ago, which I probably shouldn't have because it was way later than it's supposed to be. But so maybe I had a little anxiety to begin with in the beginning of the evening, and then you add the ADHD medicine to it, which can sometimes, if you have a generalized anxiety disorder, it can, especially the immediate release pills, but the extended release capsules can also make your anxiety worse. So maybe it was that, and maybe I just jumped the gun and said, I'm having this and I'm having that, when I actually am having severe anxiety attack because I have not taken my SEROQUEL in like two nights or 3 nights. I haven't taken my Vraylar, which is my antipsychotic, also an antidepressant, in over 2 nights. Or the last time I saw my doctor, which was last Thursday, was the last day I took it, or was the day after. I can't quite remember. But you get my point. You see how one thing leads to another. So from me not taking my benzodiazepine Xanax as prescribed, I have to take at least a bar a day because I need to keep it in my system. Not saying I'm addicted, because I believe there is a difference between being addicted and being dependent. My body has become dependent on it because I've been taking it for so long, but I'm not addicted because, for one, I'm not abusing them, and two, I'm not trying to get high off of them. I do not get high. I mean, there were times back in the day I tried, like I would take, I'm not going to tell you how many I had taken all at once. I got no buzz, nothing. As if you compare it to someone who's never taken a bar. And when you take a Xanax, you're not supposed to take a 2 milligram bar the very first time. The very first time you take a benzodiazepine. At least I know that for Xanax. But if a normal person who's never taken Xanax in their life and takes a 2 milligram bar, such as my father, let's say my father, for example, he's over 200 pounds. One 2 milligram bar will bring that man down to the ground. You know why? Because, for one, he doesn't suffer anxiety disorder, so it will not help him. Two, he will get a buzz or a short high from the benzodiazepine Xanax because it's his very first time taking it. Now, once you take it for, I don't know if it's a couple weeks or a couple months or a year, and you get really dependent on it, you don't feel that buzz or high, so to speak, anymore. Learn that from me because I'm a good example. I don't feel anything when I take it, except if I'm having an anxiety panic attack, which is the only time I take it. That's why I'm not taking it 3 times a day, because I feel like if I'm not having anxiety at all, why do I need to take it? But that's also the same thing with SEROQUEL. So this is a pact I'll make with you, whomever watches this. I will start taking my SEROQUEL every night, depending how I feel, either 1 to 300 milligrams. I would take up to at least 1 2 milligram bar Xanax, or the 3 if I'm having really bad anxiety throughout the whole day, not just at one, sitting. Just to prove that I don't abuse them, I gave my father a couple of my ADHD medication capsules, as well as half my prescription of Xanax bars, to prove not only, I just spit again, but not only to myself, but to him, and now you guys, that I do not abuse my medications. And I promise to you, whomever is watching, that I would never do it again. And I don't want to. I don't want to be high. I hate that feeling. I want the opposite feeling. I don't want to feel it. As long as it takes away what it's being taken for, that's great. So I think that's a good thing. So mainly this is made for Jules, because you were so gracious enough to, I'm so sorry to wake up to my notification, but you were so sweet to get out of bed, to email me, write me comments, make sure I'm okay. And this is a video telling you, yes, Jules, I am okay now. I feel better. I am, I don't hear voices really now. Seeing things, I'm on the edge of that, but that doesn't worry me more than this, hearing voices. And the anxiety is down, definitely, as you can tell in my voice and how I'm acting. It is. Man, it's already 14 minutes already. Man, I don't know, the time goes by so fast. But anyways, yeah, so, and also I want to say, you are correct with everything you said in your video, especially, like, it's as if you are living here with me, like, you know everything that's going on, and I don't even tell you. It's, especially with the part about my father. Well, you saw the part where I was talking to him in this last video, where I was getting really, a bitch to him, really, which he didn't deserve, with an attitude. And I do apologize to anybody who watches that video and got offended by that. I do not act like that ever towards him, unless we have an argument, or I'm in that state of mind that, with my psychosis or anxiety or what have you. You were right. The saying, that you didn't say, but it means exactly what you said in your own words and what I was gonna write in the comment. Damned if he damned if he do, damned if he don't. Damned if he says something, because I will yell and bitch at him if he says at the wrong time in my mood. And if he doesn't say anything, then I think the bad thing about, okay, you are guilty because you're not denying it. So damned if he do, damned if he don't. So you are right. He's stuck in the middle. And I even asked him in the kitchen about 20 minutes ago when I was making some French toast. Yes, I'm eating French toast at 12:32 in the morning. But I told him about what you said, and he said, yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's basically exactly what I'm saying. And I'm like, how in the world does this woman know me so well? Though I've told you some stuff, personal stuff. I haven't told you everything. But I know you're catching on. You're catching on to me. You're understanding me. You're starting to learn about me, which is kind of scary, because if you can read me this well, then what do other people think about me? And that makes my anxiety worse, so I'm not going to even think about that. But anyways, that's basically it. You were correct on everything you said, Jules, in your video. So you did a wonderful job helping me out. You calmed me down. You helped calm me down. And I will listen to those videos while I'm trying to go to sleep. And I thank you for sending me those videos. Thank you for the kind comments. I read all of them and loved them all. And so, yeah. So, and also thank you to Valerie for your kind comments as well. Well, anyways, I'm going to let you go because it's almost at 17 minutes. So, you guys have a great Sunday. A blessed Sunday. Praise to the Lord Jesus Christ, our Savior, our Creator. And may you and your family and your loved ones and your animals and pets be blessed. And may you be happy. And I wish you guys nothing but joy and happiness, which I just said. So I repeat myself. Alright, you guys have a good night or a good early morning wherever you're located at. I'll talk to you guys later. I don't know when later, but later. Alright, bye-bye. God bless. Goodbye.